Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 12 of my Southampton career mode. And we are going to be playing Leicester to start off with, and then we'll move on to our next games. And at the moment, obviously, we are first in the table. We're doing pretty well, but I haven't actually done a Southampton career mode video in a while, so I thought I'd do one now. And it is episode 12, like I say, and at the moment, we're actually doing pretty well. Dropped 2 points out of a possible 30, we've got 28, which is pretty good, and we are going to get on with this Leicester City game. Now that my starting 11 is a bit messed up because of the fact that Wanyama got sent off in the previous game, so we're going to have to do a bit of changing around. We'll go on to the current team that I have, and we'll see what we've got to do. It is only, and I say this meaning that I think we probably should win, but it is only Leicester, so we should really be beating this team. But I'm going to sort the team out and then I'll show you it. Okay, so this is the team I've gone with for the game against Leicester City. I have gone for a slightly weakened team due to it being Leicester and we are at home, but I do feel that we still do have players that can score us goals. So I have got Schneiderlin in there, Shane Long and Gaston Ramirez instead of having Tadic in there. I've got Gaston Ramirez, like I say, just because I feel he can still do the job, and there's no point leaving him out in a game like this where I can rest someone like Tadic I've got on the bench. And we've also got Klein on the bench, which leaves us Hector Berlin on the right back position, who's also not really had much of a chance in the team. Hopefully he can prove himself that he's actually a good player. We've also got Gardas and Stones, rather than having Alderweireld or Dyer playing or someone like that. So it is a slightly weakened team, but I think it can get the job done. So let's get straight into this game against Leicester. Okay, this is a big game because a team like Leicester we should be beating, but I also have a feeling we might, well, potentially we could slip up here, which is something I don't want to do, especially not against Leicester, like I say. So we need to make sure that the passing's pretty good. And I've not played with this team for a while. In fact, I've not actually played with this team in 21 days it was, I've found out. So yeah, it has been a while since I last played. Even though that video did go up about a week or two ago, it has actually been a lot longer since I made that video. But Shane Long's through here, and it's a good save by Schmeichel. Good goalkeeper Schmeichel for Leicester. So he might be a tricky one to get past. He's not going to be the most tricky though this season. I played Schneiderlin. Shane Long, good save from Schmeichel. And it looks like Dennis Simpson's probably going to clear it. He is. Not had the best of possession really during this game. Been very sloppy passing as well. Rodriguez is through here. He's got a great opportunity and a good save from Schmeichel again. And that is half time. It's 0-0. Pretty poor first half. We've not really done too much, to be honest. We've only had a couple of chances, and it's just been easily saved by Schmeichel really. So yeah, a bit of a disappointing first half. We'll keep it as it is though for now, and we'll see how it goes in the first sort of 15 minutes of the second half. Mine's through here. He's going to shoot, and it's again straight at the goalkeeper. And I think it's going to be the time for a bit of a change here. So we're going to have to take, I think, Ward-Prowse off, and we're going to replace him. Oh god, just realised who we've got on the bench. We're going to bring Zeelam on, give him an opportunity. We're also going to bring on Mayuka, and I think I'm going to put him on the right wing, where mine is at the moment. Hopefully he's going to do okay there. I think that's where he can play, yeah he can. And I think then the last one we're going to do is bring on Tadic and take off Gaston Ramirez, who's not really had much of the ball to be honest, so I may as well just take him off, give Tadic a go. And Zeelam's the only one that I'm a bit worried about, but I'm hoping that since he's 5'11", he's obviously going to be bigger than, oh god, that's a good free kick, bigger than Ward-Prowse, who was 5'8", so that's my thinking behind that one. Schneiderlin's not really one to be winning back the ball really, due to his strength, so hopefully Zeelam can add that into that midfield, hopefully. Tadic through to Schneiderlin. Can he get a good shot away? Schneiderlin 1-0. Brilliant play. Tadic with the assist and Schneiderlin with the finish. Exactly what I wanted then. I think Mayuka was kind of involved, but I think it was mainly Tadic that created that opportunity. Good run from Schneiderlin and a decent finish as well. Didn't have much power behind it, but went in the back of the net anyway. 1-0. Leicester City with possibly one more opportunity here. 3 minutes left. It's going to be a hoofball in as they've been doing the whole game. And it has actually fallen to Danilo, something like that. But it is a poor shot anyway. Oh, brilliant goal! Jay Rodriguez. Oh, let's watch the replay back here. Wasn't expecting to score from it, but look at this. Knew exactly what I was doing. I just didn't expect it to actually come off. Look at that. Brilliant bit of passing. Oh, I want to watch that again. From the free kick. I do something I don't actually normally do, and that's pass it to, I think it was Zealand there. A quick 1-2. In fact, it wasn't even a 1-2, but a quick bit of passing anyway, and it's now 2-0. Brilliant. Good finish as well from Rodriguez. I think that was the best bit of the move. And it has finished 2-0. Good win in the end, and that goal at the end really kind of showed how good we can be. Good performance in the last 10 minutes or so. But the rest of the game was pretty dull, to be honest. Wasn't too many highlights. Again, we lacked in possession, but we got the result, which is the main thing. And as long as we keep on getting that, then we are all good. Chelsea won 2-1 against Liverpool. Man United just beat Crystal Palace 2-1. So at the moment, we're doing pretty well compared to some of the other teams by the looks of it. And we're still 4 points ahead of Chelsea. So let's have a look at some of my messages. So we've got a suspension over for Wanyama, who I think we did miss, and Muriel's not happy with his role at the club. I did actually think he'd be better when he joined the club, I'll be honest, but I do still think he has a future in the team. Just probably not every single game. So let's have a look at that. We can delete it. And we can get on with the Aston Villa game. We're going to get the team sorted out now, and I'll show you what I have got in a minute. Okay, and that's the team I've gone with. I have given Shaneling a rest completely. He's on the reserves. And Schneiderlin is the only one who plays that's really got anything of a problem with his fitness. Other than that, it is pretty much a fresh team, other than the left back, right back, and obviously goalkeeper, and then Schneiderlin and Rodriguez. But I did decide to give Mayuka an extended run in the team as well, due to his play when he came on in the last game. Muriel obviously gave a chance as well. Hopefully he can perform well, because we don't have long on the bench. We've only got Pele to come on the bench, to come off the bench even, and Gaston Ramirez as well, and mine. And other than that, that is the team I've gone with. Again, the 4-3-3, which I've been going for, this time with Tadic starting, and hopefully we can get another win. So let's get straight into the game. Darren Benton started for Aston Villa along with Benteke, Delph, Cleverley, Westwood, Sanchez, and then we don't have Yoshida coming up against us, even though I thought we probably would do, but he isn't in the starting team or on the subs bench. Despite me selling them, selling Aston Villa Yoshida, they for some reason haven't got him in the team or on the bench. Maybe he's not good enough. But yeah, let's hopefully try and get a win from this game. Muriel's still going here, and just get cleared. We have been a bit unlucky. As soon as we've entered their box, we haven't really managed to do anything with the possession that we've had. And what a boring first half that was. Not a lot going on there. Just like in the last game, we didn't really seem to... I mean, we played better, but we just couldn't do anything when we got into their box. It was a bit disappointing, really. We had a lot of the possession, I felt. Maybe we didn't. I'll have a look. 50-50 according to the stats. But it did feel like we had a lot more of the ball, especially in their box as well. So I think we can score, but just it might take a couple more minutes, I think, in this game. Tadic is going to try it from the kickoff. And it's still going, and it's 1-0. Oh, that's happened a couple of times so far in this career mode, and it has happened again. For some reason, he's the captain, and he's gone and scored straight from the kickoff, 1-0. That's Vyman being brought on, and Darren Bent being taken off. Ruiz is being brought on, Benteke taken off. We're actually going to make a change as well this time, and it is going to be Schneiderlin off, and Zealand on, I think. Yep. And then we're going to bring... I want to keep Muriel on, but I think what we're going to do is actually go 2 up front. We're going to change the formation slightly. maybe just go for something like that. And probably take Tadic off. Where can Mayuka play? You can play there. Take Tadic off then, and we'll bring Pele on, or Pele. And I think that's going to be it. We'll leave ourselves with one sub left if I don't want to bring anybody else on or take anyone else off. And I think that's going to be it, possibly, for this game. Let's have this corner. And it's a pretty poor corner, straight to Guzan. Zealand! Oh, what a finish. That is why he's in the team. He has played fantastic since he's come on, and he played well in the last game as well. But look at this for a diving header, and a great ball as well, through from Mayuka, I think it was. Fantastic diving header. I was hoping that was Muriel in there, but it wasn't. Instead, it's a brilliant diving header from Zealand, and it is now 2-0 against Aston Villa. Rodriguez, can he put a good ball in? Pella's there, and Guzan will catch that one fairly easy, I'd say. And it's cleared straight out, and it looks like we have won 2-0. Another win for us, a good win again. Bit of a better performance, especially in that second half, but still not quite where we were before. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Again, possession not really that good. We never seem to keep possession that well, and Chelsea have won very convincingly against West Brom 4-0. Again, putting pressure on us, but they're still 4 points behind us. Man United in third place, Spurs in fourth, and Everton in fifth. So a bit of an interesting table. Sunderland and Newcastle still up there in the top 7, and others like Arsenal and Liverpool and Man City are quite a lot lower. Look at where Arsenal are, relegation zone. 8 points from 12 games, and that is not very good at all. Leicester are doing better than them, Burnley and QPR just below them. So not a very good Arsenal side by the looks of it. But that is going to be it for this episode. We will sim to the next game, just so I know what match I've got coming up. I'm not really too sure. Is it one of the big teams? Is it a cup game? We'll have to see. It is international breaks, that's why I'm simming so much of the season. Hungary international offer, no thank you. We'll continue to sim until we get to the end of the episode. Okay, so we are there, and look at this game against Manchester City. Should be a very big game. In fact, they are playing each other this weekend, so that is why we have got them. It is on the 29th, and when I'm recording this, it's the 28th. So it's tomorrow, but by the time this goes out, it'll probably be a couple of days ago, no doubt. I've seen the provisional team amongst the subs. He wants to start. Yeah, we'll put him in the team for this game, but I think I'm going to change the formation round, just because it is Man City, and I think we probably could do with changing things a bit, because it hasn't quite worked really in the last few games. So I'm going to sort things out now, and then I will end the episode. So I'll sort the team out, and we'll be going. Right, that is the team I'm going to be using. That's the formation I'm going to be using against Man City. It is something a bit different, but I feel that we could do with 2 centre attacking mids and 2 strikers. We're really going to take the game to them and hopefully try and win. They are doing, I think, not quite as well as we'd have expected. They're outside the top 7 for definite, and maybe even the top 10. Where are they? The 8th we just saw earlier on. So they're not doing the best at the moment. We'll have a quick look at their team that they have, or the players that they've got. If we can, I don't think we can that way. Can we check through team stats? I think we can. And then we'll end the episode. So Man City's team, they've got Benzema. We'll start from the goalkeepers. They've got 5 goalkeepers here. Joe Hart and Willy Caballero, as I would have expected. Zabaleta, Sanya, Di Michele's company, Mangala and Astasic. All the main players that they had before. So it should be an interesting one. They've not lost anybody that I've noticed in particular. They've still got all the main players. They've got Oscar and Benzema. They're the 2 signings that they have made. So I think that is probably going to be it for their team. And you can see that Oscar scored 1 in 6 and Benzema's got 6 in 9, along with 2 assists. So that's quite good. Actually, what I've just noticed is Aguero has gone. Quite a big player. I've only just noticed that as well. Aguero's gone. So that is probably why they're not doing quite as well as I would have expected. But that is it for this episode, guys. So if you have enjoyed this, then please go leave a like and subscribe. That'd be really appreciated. And we'll be back with episode 13 soon. And that is it. Goodbye.